There are some experiences of life that stay with you forever. And for me, walking the Camino de Santiago was one of them. What started just as a physical journey, it became something much deeper. A journey of movement, introspection, connection, healing, and possibility. And once I did my first Camino, I was totally hooked. Today, I want to share with you my first Camino de Santiago, the Camino Francés, from Sarria to Santiago, and why it became one of the most meaningful experiences of my life. Before doing the Camino, I had watched a few videos from other people who had done it. I wanted to know what to expect, but at the same time, I also felt drawn to it in a deeper way. There was something about the idea of walking day after day, carrying only what you need, meeting people from around the world, and moving towards Santiago that felt very special to me. I think even before I started, some part of me already knew this would be more than just a hike. To me, the Camino is one of those rare experiences in life that becomes so much more than what you expected. People come to the Camino for many different reasons. Some of them come for fitness, some of them come for faith, some of them come for healing, some of them for adventure, some of them searching for clarity or for a new beginning. So what makes the Camino so special is not just the path itself, it's the energy of the people walking it, the kindness of the locals, the simplicity of each day, and the way it slowly transforms you from the inside out. You're walking towards Santiago, but in many ways, you are actually walking towards yourself. All of this creates an energy that is hard to explain unless you have lived it. And somewhere along the way, the Camino begins to change you. I arrived in Sarria the day before starting the Camino, and even before I began walking, something already felt different. That first day, I met a lovely woman from the Canary Islands in Spain, and we connected right away. She was going to begin the Camino a day after me, and before we parted, she gave me a friendship bracelet for good luck that said, Buen Camino. And if you ever done the Camino, you know that's what pilgrims say to each other along the way. It was just a simple gesture, but it stayed with me, and it really captured the spirit of the Camino from the very beginning. One of the things that impacted me the most was the people. I met pilgrims from all over the world. And there was this incredible feeling that we were all somehow connected, even if we didn't know each other. People encourage each other, help each other, smile at each other, share stories, share tables, share moments. And also, I experienced such a warmth from the locals along the way. There was this feeling of kindness, humanity that is hard to explain unless you had experienced it. Even though I walked much of the Camino on my own, I never really felt alone. And that, to me, was one of the most beautiful surprises. It didn't feel lonely, it felt freeing. Before I did the Camino, I had watched a video from another solo female pilgrim. And in her video, she stopped at this charming place where a husband and a wife were offering breakfast in their courtyard for pilgrims, just for a donation. And I remember thinking, how special would it be if I actually came across that place? And sure enough, while walking the Camino, there it was. I was so surprised and so happy. I even took a picture with the owner, and I told her I had seen her in another Pilgrim's Camino video, and that now I was doing the same. It felt like one of those beautiful little full circle Camino moments. My route took me from Sarria to Porto Marín, then to Palas de Rey, Arzua, Pedroso, and finally to Santiago de Compostela. Each day had its own rhythm, its own beauty, its own challenge, and its own lessons. There were moments of physical effort, moments of quiet reflections, moments of joy, and moments where I simply felt grateful to be there. And every day, step by step, I felt more connected, not just to the Camino, but to myself. And then, finally arriving in Santiago de Compostela, that moment was incredibly emotional. After walking over 100 kilometers to finally reach the cathedral, to stand there and to realize I had done it, it was unforgettable. I was able to attend the noon mass and witness the Butafumeiro in action, the giant incense burner swinging through the cathedral. What an experience! And being there in that sacred and historic space, seen where the remains of the Apostle St. James are believed to rest, it gave the whole journey an even deeper meaning. For me, the Camino was much more than walking. It became a space for inner introspection, reflection, healing, and clarity. It's one of those rare experiences where life becomes simpler. And in that simplicity, you begin to hear yourself more clearly. You think, you feel, you process, you notice, and somewhere along the way, you start finding pieces of yourself again. I truly believe the Camino can mean something different for each person. For some it's physical, for some others it's spiritual, for others it's emotional and religious. But whatever brings you there, the Camino has a way of giving you something you didn't even realize you needed. One of the reasons I want to share this on my channel is because the Camino represents so many of the things I believe in. Trying something new, getting out of your comfort zone, challenging yourself physically, opening yourself to meeting people, healing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. And that's really what Passport for Longevity is all about for me. Not just living longer, but living more fully, more courageously, more curiously, more meaningfully. And honestly, once I experienced my first Camino, I was hooked. That first one opened something in me, and that is the reason I later returned to do other sections, the Camino Portugués, the Primitivo, and the Camino del Norte. Because once you experience that unique combination of movement, beauty, challenge, simplicity, people, and inner reflection, it stays with you, and you want to feel it again. If this spoke to you, I'd love for you to join me here on the channel Passport for Longevity, worldly, wise, and forever curious, as I continue to share more experiences like this. And as we say on the Camino, Buen Camino.